Hello crafty friends, how's everybody doing today? My name's Caroline, welcome back to my channel. I have a very special short video today to record all about the very exciting release, the final unveiling of the September Sampler Mystery Stitch Along provided by Jacob of Modern Folk Embroidery, floss and linen dyed by Carrie of Leo and Roxy Yarn Co. and bag by me, Evertote, all put together in a kit. And we have been working on this since the end of May. So to say that we are excited to finally be able to share it with you is an understatement. So here we go. I know that a few of you who have received your packages haven't been able to wait, and you did dig into your packages a little early. I don't blame you one bit. So I know that there have been several of you who've already found out what the surprise is, and we're very, very pleased with what you found inside. For those of you who have waited and you're opening them today, surprise. I hope that you love your package. I hope that you love the sampler. It's so beautiful. Carrie's threads are so beautiful. The linen is really, it's just the perfect backdrop for these colors. These are 7 brand new Leo and Roxy floss colors. And just as an aside, all of those new colors are actually going to be listed separately as the new September floss of the month. So, but let's get to the pattern first, shall we? Introducing Mary Harry, a Pennsylvania sampler. So Mary Harry, 1808, a Pennsylvania sampler. And here she is. So Modern Folk Embroidery, Jacob DeGraff of Modern Folk Embroidery sent Carrie and I a photo of the original sampler, this original sampler, back in early May. And he said, you know, would you like to work together to create some colors for this? I would like to, just a little bit of an aside here. The historical background on this sampler, I'm going to save that for Jacob to share with you, because he's so detailed in his research and the work that he does to bring these samplers to life for us, that I really think that you should hear that from him, the research that he did into Mary Harry and her family, and how this sampler came back all the way to the Netherlands, to him. So, and when I say back, I don't mean that it started in the Netherlands, but ended up in the Netherlands, because Jacob has the original. So he will share a photo of the original Mary Harry sampler when his video is up, and also the historical research that he did surrounding it. So it's absolutely gorgeous. So the original sampler, the colors were quite muted, and so Jacob decided that he wanted to chart it with some more updated, brighter colors in mind. And so he gave Carrie some ideas, and she put together the color palette, and then it went from there. So here's the sampler, stitched. Here's the model. You ready? Here we go. There it is, fully stitched. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. So I have taken a little bit of video of close-up of the sampler, of the model, so that you can see some of the detail a little bit more closely. And also I show in detail a little bit of the specialty stitches that are on it. And yeah, so you'll get a better look. So I'll just insert that video right here. So here's a close-up of the model of Mary Harry. And this, the model of our chart, of our sampler, was beautifully stitched by Ellen Reed of Maximum Cross Stitch Power Hour. So you can see that the majority of Mary's small sampler has been done in regular cross stitch. We have some 1/1 stitching. All of our letters and initials have been done with 1 thread over 1 on the linen. The other cross stitch is 2/2. And then as we come up to these beautiful alphabet borders, you can see here that the larger one has been done with eyelet stitches. So these are the eyelet stitches. And then right above the eyelet stitches, we have this beautiful line of specialty stitch called the Rococo stitch. Another name for that is the queen stitch. And it shows up really beautifully on both the 28 and the 32 count linen. And again, there's another row of alphabet done in the 1/1 stitching. And then regular cross stitch all the way to the top. Such a pretty sampler. Beautiful. Thank you again, Ellen, for stitching the model for us. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. And not overly huge, so it should be fairly manageable for those who have, you know, some decent stitching time over the next month or so to fit in a little extra sampler into their lives. It's just been so much fun to put this together. So let me show a little bit of the other things that came in the kit. So we had some linen. Carrie dyed some linen. This is my piece. I'm going to be stitching it as well on the 28 count linen. And we named this colorway Back in the Saddle. And we still have, so I have some extra sets in the shop at the moment, and we still have, I think, 14 sets available that have linen, but that's it. That's all I have is 14 left, and there won't be any more linen. So once this is gone, I won't have any more. So Back in the Saddle. So this is the 28 count linen, which is what I'll be using. And the floss. So here are the 7 new colors. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the color name, and then I'm actually going to pop in the photo of the new colorways that we've actually put into the site. That way you can see the new colors up close, and I won't have to fiddle with camera focus and things like that. Okay, so the first one up is Amaretto. Just a really beautiful, I love the variegation in this floss. I think it's well named. The next one is Creme Brulee. Creme Brulee reminds me of Caramel, which is a color we've had in the shop for a little while. They are similar. Creme Brulee and Caramel are similar. Creme Brulee is definitely a little bit deeper and darker of a shade than the Caramel, but they're close. Then we have the lightest color of the new ones, which is Mollusk. And then we have Silver Birch, which I love this color. We have Pacific, so just the most gorgeous, gorgeous shade of tealy blue. And then we have Teal or No Teal, which, again, I keep saying it, gorgeous, but these colors, this palette is really, it speaks to me, this palette. I just love these colors together. And then last but not least of the new set, we have our deepest shade of brown that Carrie has dyed as of yet, called Chocolate Ganache. And it really is, it's a rich chocolatey brown. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Aren't those colors great? Ah, love them, love them. Okay, so with the mystery kits that went out, I included a project bag, a very simple project bag. I tucked in just a medium bag, no notions pouch, just a simple place to keep your work in progress. And so the majority of those sets had a batik print, and then when I ran out of the batik print, I chose a few other fabrics that I had that I thought worked quite well with the chart and were pretty. So I hope that you loved the bag that you received. I have 3 different bags to offer for the kits that we have loaded into the shop now that it's no longer a secret, and so I can show those to you right now. I have a star print. It's a really beautiful, it's kind of like a blue-green on a really super, super, super dark black-green background. And then I have what I think of as a modern clover pattern. And then I have a scissor print. So each of these fabrics is available as a choice, as a variation along with the sampler kit, if you'd like to purchase it now that it's no longer a surprise. I can tell you this, if you are hoping to have the sampler shipped to you soon, these two styles of bags I have less of, and they're made, they're ready to go. So we could have these orders out quite quickly within the next week or so. But again, more limited inventory on these two fabrics. The scissor print will make up the remainder of the kits that we have available. So once those first two prints are out of stock, this will be the de facto print that comes with the set. Last but not least, the very last secret surprise that we tucked into the package for the mystery sampler was a needle keep. And not just any old needle keep, but a very special needle keep. And we had so much fun with this. Are you ready? Recognize that face on that needle keep? It is, of course, Jacob. Stitch and be merry. So, Carrie, the dyer of Leo and Roxy, her friend does the artwork for these enamel pins. And so her friend Angie, she did the artwork for the pin, and then they made the pin, and it's just the best. It's just the best little surprise I could have. I have been waiting to show you this forever. It's magic. I love it. So I have sent one to Jacob actually, but sadly he hasn't received his yet. So hopefully his will arrive in the post for him to enjoy soon as well. Must be kind of strange to have your face on a on a magnet, but he's such a good sport. We did approve the artwork with Jacob before the magnet was made. So he's such a good sport. It was really, really fun. So I hope you love it. I will not be selling the needle keeps separately. They will only be available as part of a set. Now, that being said, it's because it's quite a special thing, and I have to order them about 6 to 8 weeks ahead of time. I won't be keeping them in stock other than just for this special set here. But I can tell you, if you're not a sampler stitcher, but you love Jacob's work and you tend to stitch more of his other designs, maybe more the Quaker style charts that he does, I will be offering this needle keep again with a different chart at some point in the future. But like I said, there's a 6 to 8 week turnaround for this product. So it will be a pre-order, and I will take orders and then place the order when I know how many people would like it. But I have a fair number in now available with the sampler. It's no longer a mystery. I keep wanting to call it the mystery sampler. It's no longer a mystery. Along with the Mary Harry September sampler, I will still have a fair number of these left ready to go. So we need a little bit of time if you order a scissor bag that isn't quite ready to go. So, and we will be sending out orders in the order that they arrive into the shop. So depending on how quickly orders come in, it may take us a little while to get orders out the door. There are only 4 of us here. We are a small business here at Evertote, but we will do our very best to get things out the door as quickly as we can. I hope you love it. If you purchased this as a mystery, I hope that you were pleasantly surprised and that you love your project and that you enjoy stitching it during the month of September to celebrate Sampler September. Please use the hashtag that you see right here. Hannah has it all ready to go. She has some posts loaded in to Instagram. You can follow along at Evertotes on Instagram, and you can use the hashtag if you would like to share your package that you received in the mail. Now let's share. We don't have to keep it a secret anymore. If you'd like to share that you're pleased with it, that you like it, your progress on your sampler, I'd love to see it. I know Jacob would love to see it as well. So please feel free to use the hashtag on Instagram, tag me, and you know, let's have some fun during the month of September. So I hope that you have some time to enjoy working on Mary Harry. And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye. I will probably see you again in a few days because I have some other things to update you on that have been happening in the shop at the same time. We have been busy bees around here. So until then, I hope that you're well. I hope that you're safe. And I hope that you have some stitching to enjoy. I know many of you do right now. So enjoy. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Happy stitching.